So hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to talk about the KeePass. KeePass is a password manager which protects our passwords. If you do not really know what is password manager, and if you are not using the password manager, then I highly recommend you to use one. There are many other password managers, but I took KeePass for this particular session. We are going to have a little bit more video on the password manager, but this is our second video on the password manager. So if you want to see other videos, then just they will be either uploaded in the future, or otherwise they are already uploaded. Just check my playlist and you will find them out. So KeePass is mostly created for the Windows. So there are the official version is for the Windows, but they also have some unofficial version, KeePass Droid for Android, KeePass 2 Android, and many other things for iPhone, BlackBerry, and many other keyware for browser. So they are all are an unofficial version, but somehow they are listed in the KeePass page. Then we can also you know think that they are also as good as KeePass. Yeah. Uh, KeePass and all other password manager, they works on the cryptographic algorithm. That means the cryptographic algorithm which are not broken so far. That means it cannot be hacked. Uh, there could be some possibility that the big spy agency like CIA and NSA, I don't know, all those kind of spy agency have a supercomputers, and then we can they can somehow crack the password. But I highly uh, you know uh, doubt that. Means I have no idea about it. But that's why using a manager is highly recommended, or not KeePass manager, but any password manager is highly recommended. So the KeePass. So let's go back to our topic. KeePass is usually we can download it from here, and then after downloading KeePass, it stores everything on our device. So it is not sending, or it is not saving any data outside our device. So everything will be stored on our device. In KeePass, we can also use a two-factor authentication. One is key file, and the second is the password. So two-factor authentication works on, in this case, in two criterias. The first is what we have. So we have, in this case, a key file which is stored on our devices, and what we know. So we know the password. So that password is in our mind, stored in our mind. If we are not telling it to anyone or not saving it anywhere, then it's still you know then this is kind of unhackable. Yeah, so what we know and what we have, so that's why it's called two-factor authentication. uh, uh, the better option would be if we can generate a kind of password on our mobile phone, or kind of a OTP or one-time login in our phone, but I think KeePass at the moment is not supporting them. There are some plugins for the KeePass, but I'm not really fan of using plugin, because plugin is software which is provided by other software providers. Usually they wants to help, but if some issues comes with those plugins, and if we don't update our KeePass, then it might also get you know affected. So these are the plugins. Lots of plugins are there which we can use, but we should use them if we really want to use them. But otherwise, I would say, okay, without plugin is always better. Yeah. The portable version which they have two versions, but installer for Windows, they have a portable version of it. So portable version we can install on the USB stick. This is also very useful if you do not really have admin rights on your devices. You can take it, you can install it without having admin rights on your devices. Usually this is the case when we are in an office, working on the office laptop, but we don't have admin rights. Uh, these are older versions, so supporting operating system you can see here. This is again a newer version. You can see the supporting operating systems. It also supports the Linux-based operating systems. For Android, we have here many other KeePass packets, and for iPhone we have. I think I already told you. The drawback, so drawback is very important. So the drawback of this KeePass is that this is based on our device. If we want to use it on another device, so either we need to take that file together, that database file, encrypted database file, with us to other device, and also the key file if we are using two-factor authentication. If we are not using the two-factor authentication, we can just take the password with us, and uh, then we need to download one of these and then we can open it. It looks not that complicated, but it is little bit complicated because if you have 5 devices, then you need to store this thing on the 5 devices. Usually at the moment, I think I'm using my laptop, my official laptop, my my phone, and my tab, and then I need to keep the database file everywhere, and also kind of store this KeePass everywhere. Problem with that is I can synchronizing means if I put another password in the KeePass, then I need to synchronize it with all other devices because they have separate databases. Sometimes it works because KeePass has that that feature, but sometimes it does not really work that good. Um, yeah, there are also other methods like using it at Dropbox, and if you are using it only in your home network, then you can make a share, and from the share it can be utilized. But at the end, if you are putting it online, and the whole idea behind having a password manager which is stored on the device is gone. So people are using it, uh, but that's again up to you. Either if you are using a Dropbox and Google Drive to save the database, you can still use two-factor authentication. You can still save the key file on all your devices. That is one of the additional measurement against getting your password hacked. Secondly, if you are using Dropbox and Google Drive, you can use two-factor authentication with those providers like Dropbox and Google Drive. So it will be difficult to hack them. If they are not hackable, then your database inside is also not hackable. So okay. Otherwise, it's a free and it's open source. Yeah, I forgot to tell that it's a free. So a free means you don't need to pay any time for it in the future. It's open source. That means code is can be seen by anyone. It's public. It's actually very established brand. So this is on the on the market from long time. So people really trust in. It's already trusted. It is used by many people, many security researchers. So everything in this case looks like good. Yeah. Uh, if you can see, it says 2003, 2022. So I'm hoping this website has created somewhere in 2003. So it's already 9 years. We never had any major security breach in the KeePass. So there would be some vulnerabilities. You can check in the link, but definitely those vulnerabilities were not related to the encryption or not related to browser. They were something else. I did not go into that detail. Yes. So thumbs up for the KeePass. I would say all of you should use it. If you have any questions and if you want to know more, if you want to see the demo, I have demo in my video. I will put the link below. Otherwise, any question about the password security, any question about the using the password, how to use it, how to use the KeePass, you can definitely ask me. Any other comments can be also given below. Thanks a lot.